Good evening, guests of Robbie and Joe's marriage. The parties will be commencing the ceremony in 2 minutes. I would now like to invite you all to take your seats and please turn off your mobile phones. The couple have also expressed a wish that photos are not to be taken during the ceremony, as the couple wish to remain present and celebrate with you all. Also, there's a professional photographer who will be capturing all the memories which you have access to. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests of Robbie and Joe, I now invite you to stand for the processional where Robbie and Joe will be walking together down the aisle. Robbie and Joe, I will now ask you both, do you come here today with the intention of joining your life in marriage?
Yes.
Good evening, and I welcome you all to the wedding of Robert Patrick Downs and Joseph Thomas Johnson. What an exciting time for us this evening as we are gathered here for this momentous occasion as witnesses to this profound act of love. My name is Chloe and I'm your registered celebrant today, chosen by Robbie and Joe to conduct this marriage ceremony. Today marks a celebration of life, of the union of two people, any two people to the exclusion of all others, and voluntarily entered into for life. Robbie and Joe would like to acknowledge their guests that have travelled interstate for tonight's celebration. Joe would also like to make a special acknowledgement for his mother Elizabeth, who is no longer with us, but I'm sure for those who know her can feel her presence today, and to welcome each and every one of you. Robbie and Joe owe their relationship to Joe's mother Elizabeth. At the time, Elizabeth was in hospital for cancer treatment and saw that there was a connection between them. While undergoing treatment, she did everything she could to ensure that the couple met. Unfortunately, Elizabeth passed away, but left the most beautiful gift of igniting the relationship between Robbie and Joe. Marriage is of the utmost importance to Robbie and Joe, and they have made this commitment together with each and every one of you to celebrate this occasion. Marriage at its heart is a promise of love, respect, patience, and partnership. It is a commitment to share not only the joys but the challenges of life side by side. It is built not on grand gestures, but on the quiet acts of everyday care, support, and understanding. Tonight we celebrate not only the love that Robbie and Joe share, but also the journey that has brought them here. A journey of friendship, growth, shared values, and support. Their love is a testament to the fact that when two people find each other and choose each other, wonderful things can happen. Robbie and Joe have selected a passage from Corinthians 13:4, which perfectly encapsulates their love, which I'll read to you now. We will now move to the formal part of the ceremony, the mortium. I am duly authorised by law to solemnize marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationships in which you two are about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Do you, Robert Patrick Downs, present yourself here today to be joined in marriage with Joseph Thomas Johnson, promising to be faithful, honest with them as long as you both may live?
I do.
Do you, Joseph Thomas Johnson, present yourself here today to be joined in marriage with Robert Patrick Downs, promising to be faithful and honest with them as long as you both may live?
I do.
Now Robbie and Joe will exchange formal vows. Go first, Joe.
I call upon the persons here to witness that I, Robert Patrick Downs, take thee, Joseph Thomas Johnson, to be my lawful wedded partner in marriage.
I call upon the persons here to witness that I, Joseph Thomas Johnson, take thee, Robert Patrick Downs, to be my lawful wedded partner in marriage.
Robbie and Joe would now like to exchange their personal vows. Charlie, I would like you now to come forward to present the rings to Robbie and Joe. These rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love that Robbie and Joe have for each other. Love is freely given by Robbie and Joe to each other and does not have an end. May these rings always remind you of the vows you've taken today. Robbie and Joe would now like to say a few words to each other about the significance of the rings they've chosen. I now have the honour of pronouncing you partners in marriage. You may kiss! I now ask each of you to remain seated and enjoy the quartet arranged by Robbie and Joe. I invite the witnesses, Charlie William Jarvis and Scarlett Yuanta Hunter, to please join the couple to sign the official marriage certificate. Sorry, would you please stand and join me back at the lectern? Esteemed guests, Robbie and Joe would like to invite you all for a group photo, so please gather around the arbour momentarily. After the photo is taken, Robbie and Joe will share some private photos with their close family and friends, so please make your way to the reception for refreshments. The reception will begin at 6:30. This now concludes the ceremony. I wish Robbie and Joe all the very best on their new adventure as partners in marriage and hope that they enjoy their special moments at the reception with each of you. Please let's have a round of applause for Mr. and Mr. Downs Johnston. Thank you all for being part of their special day. Please let's all join Mr. and Mr. Downs Johnston as they walk down the aisle. To the Downs Johnstons.